My name is Matt Wickert. My wife Lauren Ann and I own Northern Union, which is located in Ogunquit, Maine. Northern Union has been a dream of ours for about the last 10 years. We've always wanted to have a wine bar, specifically in Ogunquit. We have family here. We got engaged here in the Marginal Way. So it's always been a spot that's near and dear to our heart. And of course, we love food and wine as well. So when you add all that together, and just a long conversation one night, here we are a year later with the reality of our vision. We're pretty unique in the sense that we have over 100 different types of wine, which in and of itself isn't very unique, but they're selected by a sommelier that we work with down in Boston. And one thing that we do that not a lot of restaurants do is we'll open any bottle for you with a 2-glass commitment. And so it really opens up the wine list for everybody. You don't have to commit to an entire bottle.
So we got very lucky with our chef. Our chef Roman is amazing. He's very talented. So the menu is pretty diverse, and we make pretty much everything in-house. From the cheese ricotta that goes into the tortelloni and on a crostini to the bread that's used in the crostini with the ricotta, and then on our charcuterie board. And then we also make our own slider buns. So they're Asian steamed slider buns that we use for the pork belly sliders and the lobster sliders. So the lobster slider buns are infused with squid ink, which makes them black, which is a beautiful contrast to the pink lobster that goes inside. And the squid ink adds a little saltiness and savoriness to the bun. And then the lobster is tossed in a vanilla tarragon butter sauce, so it's a little sweet as well. So it's a nice contrast between the two. And then the pork belly sliders, the pork belly is cooked over a 5-day process, so it's very tender, very little fat. The barbecue sauce on that was originally my dad's recipe that he got in the kitchen with our chef and they perfected.
We have a hanger steak where we do vegetable frites that are tempura fried. We have tortellonis that are house-made. The chef makes the ricotta in-house, and that comes with crispy pancetta and asparagus. And then with our entrees, we have a surf, turf, and a pasta right now that we rotate through. So you could come to Northern Union every week and have a different entree.
We try to keep everything as local as possible on our menu. In the summertime, it's much easier. We work with local farmers first, and then we bring in stuff from our herb garden for both the bar and the back of the house and the kitchen. And we try to incorporate as much local as we can into our food and into our menu.
So we wanted Northern Union to feel like you were coming to our home, and since this was an old house at one point in time, keep it in that feeling. So you know, if you like traditional dining and sitting at tables, we have those. If you like sitting on a comfortable couch by a fireplace, we have that as well. Or if you like bellying up to the bar for a drink, you know, we pretty much run the gamut. And in the summer, we actually have outside seating on our deck, which is great. Yes, when we first opened, we were calling ourselves a wine bar, and while a lot of people understand and it resonates, that name could be misconstrued as to, okay, well, you have just wine and you know, meats and cheeses, and while we do have great charcuterie and cheese boards, it's a lot more than that. So we call ourselves a wine-focused restaurant and bar. You can come here, you can have a snack, you can have some small plates, or you can come and have a full meal and leave satisfied.
Hi, my name's Tim. I'm a bartender here at Northern Union, and today I will be making for you our take on a classic cocktail. It's called the Boulevardier, and it will go something like this. It's Four Roses. It's a bourbon that we're going to be using. Aperol. It is a bitter component in our drink. This drink was based off of Negroni, and typically that will use Campari. We're using Aperol as an alternative. This is Carpano Antica, a sweet vermouth. some house-made coffee and pecan bitters, and a few dashes of Jerry Thomas bitters. Stir. This drink will be served down in a rocks glass. With a zest of orange. Our next drink is the Dirty Pickle. It is kind of our take on fun summer drinks like the Moscow Mule and Dark and Stormy. Ours is a little different. This is Rika vodka to start. Simple syrup. Lime juice. This is a house-made spicy pickle brine. Top this drink off with Gosling's ginger beer. Pickle that was in that brine.
What I love about being owner of Northern Union is the community that we've met, both as Matt was saying, from the tourists and the locals and our guests that come in and we get to enjoy and experience an evening with. It's just been an adventure, and we've also met so many nice other business owners in the area that have just been welcoming and helpful, and it's created this wonderful community that I've always been looking for. So it's a lot of fun.
Northern Union will be closed during the months of January and February, so mark your calendar for March 1st to head out to Northern Union for some super fine food and wine.